Excuse
Okay,
me,
so we
sir.
were discussing, yes,
Sir,
yes, so
that
yes,
sir in Teams app there are only showing 3 classes.
3 classes. Okay, you in calendar you can see the classes are there. So that means there are only 3 classes. The one teacher haven't what should I scheduled the classes. Okay.
Sir, but all there are 6 classes every day.
Yes. Today, so first period you got the class.
No, sir.
Okay, so there may be some issue of that regarding that. Okay, second class you got.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Third class is mine. You got. Fourth class you got.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fifth and sixth you haven't got. Okay, so see it may be possible. You will get the link. You will get the in calendar. You will get it soon. So see here when the teacher will arrange this class, you will get it. If it is not there, that means teacher haven't arranged the class. Okay. So the teacher will be arranging it, or if there is any issue, it may be told in WhatsApp to you. Okay. So don't worry anything. Okay. If the class is there, you get it in calendar. Okay. Now onwards, you don't have to check CI soft. Okay. If the class is there, you get in calendar. Okay. So don't worry anything. So we were discussing evaporation. So evaporation, we have discussed the respiration and all. And always remember evaporation take place at any temperature below boiling point. Okay, factors affecting the evaporation we have discussed. We have to discuss. Nature we have discussed. Temperature we have discussed. Surface area we discussed. Okay, flow, humidity, all those we have discussed. Explanation we have discussed. Okay, activity we have to do, and then okay, evaporation causes cooling that we have discussed slight bit, and okay, we discuss it again. So evaporation causes cooling. How? It causes cooling. So see here, this will be discussing in much detail in application. When we discuss the application, we'll discuss it in, but how it take place. Okay, I give you one example. You all know carton pot you all remember at home. So it has small pores through which water leaks out. It has small pores outside. So it means you have increased surface area. More the surface area, more the evaporation. More the surface area, more the evaporation. You have seen as the time passes, water get cooled. With time, water reduces as well in level and it is getting more cooled and more cooled. Okay. So see here how evaporation causes cooling. We are discussing how evaporation causes cooling. So we'll be going back to kinetic theory. Based on we'll be explaining the molecular theory, that is what is happening to the molecules. We have discussed, for example, this is our water. Any liquid you take. So these molecules they are moving randomly in water. In liquid they are moving randomly. They collide with each other. They collide with the wall container, and they collide with each other. They collide with wall container. So whenever these collisions are taking place, what happens? There is a transfer of energy. Some molecules will get slowed down. Some molecules will increase their speed. So those molecules whose velocity have increased or speed has increased, what it means? They have more kinetic energy. More kinetic energy, that means they have more temperature. Whereas those molecules who have from whom the energy got transferred, they will have less energy. Less energy means less kinetic energy. Less kinetic energy means less temperature. So the molecules which have got more energy, they will be more hotter than the other molecules. We can say is that one. Okay. So these molecules may overcome the intermolecular force and it may leave the liquid. So the hotter molecules, they keep on leaving the liquid. What are remaining? The cooler molecules, and that's how our liquid get cooled. So for example, consider two molecules. We are considering two molecules. This is our A molecule, this is our B molecule. They collide with each other. When they collide, for example, energy get transferred from B to A. This is our energy got transferred from B to A. So this will have more kinetic energy. This will have less kinetic energy. So this B molecule will slow down. A molecule, it got energy, it got more excited, and it will move here and there. Okay. More kinetic energy means temperature increased, and its temperature decreased. And this molecule somehow reached the surface and left the surface. So hotter molecules left, cooler molecules were remaining in liquid. So cooler molecules, so temperature keeps on decreasing. So all the hotter molecules, they keeps on leaving one by one, and they are taking heat from those molecules, and their temperature is decreasing. The molecules from which energy is being transferred, okay, or released. Those molecule temperature decrease. That's how liquid get cooled. Understood this one? This thing is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's how your
Yes,
operation
sir.
causes cooling. Okay. Now we take one example. Okay. So what we are going to take? We are going to take two identical thermometers. Okay. This is one thermometer. This is other thermometer. And we require a stand to support them. Okay. Now, here we have taken water. Okay, take this side. Okay, as per the book we'll draw. Okay, we have taken one beaker and we have placed water. One, it is left to the air. Other, we have wrapped muslin cloth. That is some cotton kind of cloth on which evaporation takes much. Okay, and dipped in water. So water will be soaked here. This is our muslin cloth. Muslin cloth. Okay, so see here. Initially, we haven't taken water or muslin cloth, and we noted down the temperature of both the thermometers. Okay, for example, both the thermometer, this is our T1 thermometer, this is our T2 thermometer. T1 thermometer, that is showing temperature of 36 degrees Celsius. T2 as well showing 36 degrees Celsius. Initially, we haven't wrapped with the muslin cloth. Okay, so both having same temperature, but now we have wrapped a muslin cloth around the bulb of the second thermometer. Okay, and dipped in water. So what is this muslin cloth will do? It will absorb water. It will absorb water, and through this cloth, water keeps on evaporating. Water keeps on evaporating. As water gets evaporated, we have to show that evaporation causes cooling. So water get evaporated, what will happen to the temperature? In T2. In T1, there is no change. But in T2, what will happen? The temperature drops. After some time, it will become 35, 34 degrees Celsius. Like this, temperature have dropped in second. So why such observation? So what is the reason behind this? That why the temperature is dropping in second thermometer, but not in first thermometer. So we have observed that in second thermometer, temperature drops, but in first, the temperature remains mainly constant, no change. It doesn't change. Okay, so the reason is what is, since we have wrapped the muslin cloth, so evaporation is taking place here. Evaporation is taking place here. So the hotter molecules, they leave the cloth. So remaining molecules which are remaining, their temperature and energy is decreasing, temperature decreasing. Because of that, they are taking heat from the thermometer bulb. It means mercury will go down. Mercury goes down, temperature drops. So it shows that evaporation is taking place. That is, evaporation is causing cooling. Evaporation is causing cooling. This is clear. So here the molecules, to convert into vapor, they take the heat. They take heat from the surrounding molecules and they leave. But the surrounding molecules, they get cooled, and because of that, temperature is dropping. And by this drop of the temperature, we can say that evaporation causes cooling. This is clear. Anyone have doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, now we discuss application of evaporation. You all know evaporation causes cooling. So we can apply this feature of evaporation. So we will be discussing application where we can apply evaporation or when you can use the phenomena of evaporation. First one is there. During summer, water contained in the earthen pot get cooled. So why it get cooled more? Earthen pot, it is made up of sand and clay. It is made up of clay. It has small pores all around it. It is having small pores around it. So it means it is more exposed to the air. We have increased the surface area for evaporation. More the surface of area, more the surface area, more the evaporation. So you can see as you fill the water, the surface outside, it becomes wet. It becomes wet. It means water from inside is coming out from the small pores. And when it reaches the outer surface, what happens? It takes heat from the surrounding, or it can take heat from the what I call. It can take heat from the walls of the container, walls of the pot, as well it take heat from the inside water. So some molecules they are randomly moving. They are all molecules are moving. They take heat. They may move around and they may live. And they may take heat from the surrounding. They may live. So what is remaining? The molecules having less kinetic energy will remain inside. Molecules having more kinetic energy, they will keep on living. That's how water will getting cooled. Water is getting cooled. So in an earthen pot, evaporation takes place. Water comes out from the pores. It seeps out from the pores and leaves the surface. And our evaporation, because of that evaporation, water get cooled. Earthen pot provides cool water in summer. This is clear. Now, second one. Okay. In summer, mainly when we perspire, when we feel hot, what we do, we switch on the fan. And when we are switching the fan, what is happening? It is circulating the air. So see our body, as it sweat, our body starts to sweat. Some sweat, a layer is formed. Now, because of air, what is happening? Air sweeps over because of the circulation of the air. Sweat from our body, it is getting replaced. It moves away. Now more sweat evaporate. It get replaced. It get moved away. Okay. So because of that, we feel cool. We are getting feel. For example, this is our hand. Okay. And sweating is taking place. Okay. Now, because air is flowing, because of air is flowing, the air contains air, and this sweat, it takes heat from the air and it leaves our hand. It converts into vapor and leaves our hand. And our hand get cold. It feels cold. Okay. Now, next one. When we are having high fever, in case of high fever, the patients who are having high fever, doctor advises them to put a strip on their forehead. Okay. Strip dipped in water. That is wet cotton cloth usually they use. So for example, this is our forehead and we have placed a strip of wet cotton cloth. So see here what will happen. For example, this is our forehead, this is the strip. As you have placed over it, what will happen? The water in this strip, it will be evaporating. So it will take heat from somewhere, either from the surrounding or since it is in contact with our forehead. Since it is in contact with our forehead, it will take heat from the forehead. It will take heat from the forehead and water in this cloth will evaporate. So this water continuously will be taking heat from the forehead and it will evaporate. So our forehead will feel cold. Our forehead will feel cold and our temperature will fall. Understood this one? Okay.
Yes,
next one is, any doubt till now?
no, sir.
Okay. So see here, if we are provided with hot coffee or hot tea and a saucer. So mainly, if a hot tea is poured in saucer, the saucer and a cup. So from where, in which case, there will be more evaporation? Cup or the saucer?
In the saucer.
In the saucer. The reason is more the surface area. So usually when we have to cool the tea, usually pour in saucer, it get cooled more faster. Or usually I've seen what we are doing when we blow air over it.
Blowing air.
What we are doing when we are blowing air?
We are blowing air.
We are increasing the rate of evaporation. How? So for example, this is our mouth and we are blowing air. So see what is happening when we are not blowing. This is being evaporation is taking place, and here these molecules are there which go to evaporate vapor state. When we blow air, we remove them. So more space is created, and again the molecules keeps on living with air. As well as these molecules, they take heat from the air and they leave the surface. So more cooling is caused. Understood? Same as the air sweeping across our body, and we feel cold. Okay. So during summer, we should wear cotton cloth. Why? Why should we wear cotton cloth? That means, what are the properties of cotton cloth? Depends on the nature of cotton cloth. Depends on the properties of cotton. What are the properties of cotton? It absorbs moisture very easily. So when in summer we'll be sweating much, since our body is in contact with the cotton cloth, what it will do? Cotton have the property to absorb moisture more. So it will absorb the moisture. When it absorbs the moisture, and when the wind will take it and the evaporation will take place in the cotton cloth, so we'll feel cold. So this cotton cloth, it will absorb the moisture from our body, and since it is exposed to the atmosphere, the evaporation will take place and we will feel cold. Okay. Now there is a medicine, antipyrine, okay, which is being used to lower the fever. So antipyrine, what it does, it increases the rate of evaporation in our body. When it increases the rate of evaporation, means when we start to sweat more and more. It increases the rate of evaporation of the body. That means more sweating it will do, and more sweating means the more heat is being transferred from our body, and this heat will be released in the form of evaporation. Like this, when evaporation taking place, it will get released from our body, and our body will get cold. Okay. So medicine as well, it increases the rate of evaporation. Okay. And how the cooler works. You all know in summer we have installed coolers at home. So what we are using? Again, water, and what else we use? These days honeycomb pads we have. Earlier we used these things. So wood we took, we shaved the wood. So small shavings of the wood we have taken. You remember those strips of small wood? So those are called wood shaving. So a pad we have used. A pad is there, complete pad made up of shavings of wood. So what happens here? Consider this as one pad. Okay, this is our cooler here, fan. This is our inside. So this fan what does? It sucks the air. It transfers air from here. So here low pressure develops. Okay, and air will be pushed from the pad. When air is pushed from the pad, what happens? See here, as when air is pushed through this pad, since water is flowing through the pad continuously, so when water comes, this air comes in contact with water, what it will do? The heat from air will get transferred to water, and water evaporates. Water evaporates and air get cooled. Air get cooled. So, and this air is sucked by the cooler, by the fan. So you have seen that water reduces with time in level. Water level reduces with time. Why? Because water keeps on flowing through these pads, and air, when air is blown in, when air is blowing through the pad, this water takes heat from the air and it evaporates. And this air is pushed inside the room and we feel cold. Okay, this you have seen. Understood how the cooler works? This is clear to everyone? Any doubt? So these are the application of the evaporation. Next is difference between boiling and evaporation. Okay. So does boiling have fixed temperature or it can take place any temperature? Boiling
It has fixed temperature.
Boiling has fixed temperature. So for example, for water, what is the boiling point? 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, and evaporation it can take place at any temperature below the boiling point. Okay, have you ever heard of evaporation point? That is the temperature at which evaporation takes place. No, we haven't heard such anything because evaporation doesn't have any fixed temperature. It can take place at any temperature below the boiling point because at boiling point it will start to boil. Okay. Now, boiling take place throughout the liquid. Boiling take place throughout the liquid because first whole liquid's temperature has to be at 100 degrees Celsius. Then only it starts to convert into vapor. Whereas evaporation take place it takes place throughout the liquid. Whereas evaporation take place only on the free surface. It takes place only on the surface. Is this clear? Okay, here
Yes.
don't get confused with the mud pot because mud pot is having small pores, so we consider them as all free surfaces. That is, the pores they will consider as okay. So here only on the free surface, the surface which is exposed to atmosphere. Only on that surface evaporation will take place. Okay, I have one question. This is our A container. This is our B container. In which container more evaporation will take place? A or B?
B.
B. Reason is more the surface area, more the exposed surface, more the evaporation. Okay. Third one. During boiling, the temperature remains constant. Yes or no? During boiling, it is 100 degrees Celsius. Now only the latent heat. As the molecules get the latent heat, they will leave the surface. Till whole liquid is not converted into vapor, the temperature remains at 100 degrees Celsius. But evaporation leads to, as evaporation is taking place, what will happen to the temperature of the liquid? It will keep on dropping, lowering. The temperature will fall. Yes or no? We have seen in earthen
Yes,
pot
sir.
that you fill the water. Okay, after some time you check, it gets some cold. Now after more time you check, it is getting more and more cold. Yes or no? So more the time, the water is kept in earthen pot, more it will get cold. Okay. Now boiling point is a rapid and violent process. You all know. Boiling point, it take like you have put the water for boiling, you will know it will convert into vapor very fast. But evaporation it's very slow process. Very slowly the water will decrease in level. Yes or no? Very slowly it will decrease. It's very silent as well. It doesn't make any noise. While boiling, you can see the bubbles coming out and all. So the water bubbles rising here and there, molecule they are flowing here, and turbulence you can see on the surface as well. But evaporation, nothing, very silently does the work. Very slowly and silently. This is clear. So we have completed the chapter. Okay.
Sir,
So checkpoint we'll be doing now. So any doubt till now? Okay. So see here what you have to do. Go through the chapter. Okay. Next class, if you have doubt, you can ask. Okay. We'll be discussing the question answers now. We are having 7 minutes, so we'll be discussing them as well. So we start with checkpoint 1. Okay. Checkpoint 4. Dash of a liquid increases with the increase in temperature.
Rate of evaporation.
Rate of evaporation, or you can simply say evaporation. So mainly it is rate of evaporation. So as the temperature is more the evaporation will take place. So rate of evaporation of liquid increases with increase in temperature. Okay.
Sir, kinetic energy.
That is also true. With the increase in temperature, kinetic energy of the molecules increases. That is true, but see here, this checkpoint is related with evaporation only. You can write anything. That's true, no issues. Okay, write
Sir, we
evaporation.
can write the evaporation here.
Evaporation is see here, checkpoint 4, it is related with evaporation only mainly. So better term, more suited term is evaporation. Okay. Kinetic theory we have discussed much back. Okay. So evaporation you write. That is true as well. Kinetic energy of the molecules increases with increase in temperature. Okay. Evaporation causes dash of a liquid.
Cooling of a liquid.
Cooling of a liquid. It will cool the liquid. Okay.
Absorption.
It is again
Absorption.
causes absorption. Okay, that's not it. Don't use that one. Okay, cooling of a liquid is more suited here. Absorption of liquid, how we can say? In what scenario we are saying that one? It will. Okay, so cooling of a liquid is better suited here. Okay, answer this question: which is more volatile, water or alcohol? Volatile means it can get converted into vapor very easily at very low temperature. Which is water or alcohol? Alcohol. Alcohol. Okay, clothes dry up quickly in sunlight than in shade. Why?
Because increase in temperature increases evaporation.
Because increase in temperature increases evaporation. Good. The reason is because when we are putting in sun, temperature will be more the temperature, more the rate of evaporation. Okay, it was given on page number 19. The temperature, second one. The rate of evaporation increases with increase in temperature because rate of evaporation increases with increase in temperature. You can write answers in your own word. Mainly, I prefer students writing your own words. Even you make small mistakes, I consider that one. If you are writing answers in your own words, with time you will get expert in writing the answers. Okay. So rather than mugging up the answer provided in book, if it is very difficult, frame it in your own words. Okay, use simple words, frame the sentences, frame your answer, connect the sentences. Okay, there is a flow in the sentences. In one paragraph, first sentence is connected with the second. This how connections must be there. You can frame your answers yourself. Okay. Okay, so now we discuss the question answers. Answer these questions. So we have discussed up to 10th question we have discussed. 11th as well we have discussed.
13th till 13th question.
13th we have discussed. Okay. 14th one is intermolecular force in solids which undergo. So you have started using the features. Good. Okay. Is intermolecular forces. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Now I'll appear in full screen on your screen. Okay. So is intermolecular force in solids which undergo sublimation more or comparatively less? So the solids which are going sublimation, are they having more intermolecular force or less intermolecular force?
Less intermolecular.
They are having less intermolecular force. That's why whenever even a small amount of heat is given, they overcome intermolecular force and they directly convert into vapor. Okay. Okay, 14th give reason is in here on 18th page. Okay, give reason, leave it for time being. I'll frame this answer, okay, in better way. Himaksh, pay attention in class. Stop playing with that. Background, you can do it afterwards. Okay, stop doing that. Okay, so 14, this is clear. 14th question, leave it for time being. Give reasons, I will provide you better answer. Okay. What is your operation?
Page number 23.
Page number 23, your operation is given. As well, it is given on
So on page number 22 also.
22 also, page number 19 also. Your operation is the phenomena of transition of liquid into its vapor state at any temperature below its boiling point. That is complete answer. Okay. Here as well, it is given your operation. Yes, that's also correct. Okay. You can write, you can find and write yourself. Okay. State any factor, any three factors on which rate of evaporation of liquid depends. State any
Page
three
number
factors.
22.
Okay, that we have done. Nature of the liquid, surface area, temperature, humidity, and flow of air. Any three you can write. Or do one thing, in answer you write all the five. In examination, at least you will remember three. Okay. In which of the following liquids the operation takes place rapidly? Which of the following? Water, ether, glycerin, coconut oil, mercury. Which all? Water, okay, and ether, okay. Glycerin, it will take much time. Coconut oil as well, it take much time. Mercury as well. So we can write ether and water, okay. So most rapidly in water or ether? Ether, then in water.
Yes, sir.
So we can write ether or we can write ether and water. No issues with that. So these two we write, ether and water, okay. Give any two applications of your operation. That you can do yourself. Any two applications. Today we have yes, we have discussed today. You can write them. You can find and write in your own words. So that is easy. Application means 2 or 3 lines in each one you have to write. Any two application you have to write. Okay?
Number 20 and 21.
Yes, 20 and 21 they are given. So any two you can write. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give reasons. Okay, give reasons. I have only vibrations. Okay, give reasons we'll discuss in next lecture. Okay, you complete this one, we discuss fill in the blanks now. Okay, time is over. Okay, so next lecture we'll discuss give reasons. We start with give reasons. So in your notebook, you have to do first answer these questions. E part. First you will be doing E part in your notebook. Okay. After that we'll be discussing give reasons. I part. E part most mainly you have already completed most of them. Only few are remaining. Then we'll go with I part. Okay. Remaining I will tell you afterwards. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Those all we don't have to do in notebook. Okay. A, B not in notebook. C will be in notebook. D will be in notebook. E. So sequence I will provide you. Okay. So today our class went very smoothly. The students who are less, other students will soon join within 2 or 3 lectures. They will start as well join.